Today we have a double unboxing actually today. This is the DiverDiva set from Love Live. Now, I unboxed this on the Ami unboxing this month, and during that I mentioned that this was actually a special set because you can buy both of these separately. But I bought them in a little pack, and with that you got this special base here to where you can put them both on the same one. So I thought it'd be fun, do them in a combo unboxing here, one big video. We'll unbox this too. So let's get right on into it, see what we have to work with here. These are two of my favorite characters from Love Live. They are my favorite unit in Love Live. Well, unless we get an ice cream figure. That'd be amazing. I'm not gonna buy any Ruby, Shiki, or IMU stuff for right now, in hopes they might make one of them. But for now, this is my favorite unit, and I am super excited they made this. I actually not gonna buy the plum figure for these two. I'm gonna just buy, I wanted to buy these two because these look better in my opinion. But we gotta get them out of the box and see for sure how they turn out. We'll compare them to some other ones from Love Live since this actually is a different brand. It is not Plum, it is actually Kadokawa. I think that's how you pronounce that. But yeah, so anyway, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and unbox these and see what we're working with. So both of the figures do come with their own bases, but we're gonna use this one. So actually what I wanna do is I wanna unbox this first so that we can put them on their bases as we get them out. So I bought this deluxe set with both of them in it from Ami. I am not sure at the time of recording this if it is available still on Ami, and you know, as I've mentioned in the last few unboxings, always check on the current status of all the tariff stuff, especially if you're in the US, on whether or not it is a good idea to order anything right now. Unfortunately, that's something we got to deal with right now. But not a lot in this little base here, or this little packaging here. The only reason the box was so big is because it was one big box that both figures and this were in, so it just made it simpler to store it. But let's, oh, it's got tape on it. All right, now we can get it out of there. So yeah, not much of a, you know, real fancy base there or whatever. It's just kind of a black see-through base there. You can kind of see me through there. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of see-through bases. I think it makes it look a little bit cheap, but when you set it down, the see-throughness kind of goes away because it's black. So I don't really mind see-through black bases. That I kind of forgive more than pink or yellow or any of those other colors. So I was wrong earlier, by the way. It is not, I didn't think that was the brand. It's this, it's CD Cole. I thought that was right, but I couldn't find their logo on the thing, so I wasn't gonna say any differently. But yeah, I've got some stuff from them before. They do a pretty good job, so hopefully they do a good job here. But we will start with I here. No real preference between the two of them. Actually, I'd probably, on tier list that I've done of them, I pretty much rank them side by side. Some days I'm more of an I fan, some days I'm more of a Karin fan, so it's, you know, not a big preference. But let's go ahead and get her out of here. There we go. And a little bit more. There we go. All right. So we will compare the base really quick. Like I said, I wanted the bigger base here, but basically it's the same thing. Like that peg right there, those pegs is this peg. So it's the same thing, except for you can put both of them on this one. You can only put one on this one. So we're gonna set this to the side. We don't need it. We'll put that in storage. But this one, we'll save it and we'll put her on it here in a moment. All right, let's get her out of the little plastic here, and that's a nice figure. That's a really nice figure. I like that a lot. So I will show some close-ups here in a minute whenever we unbox Karin, and we'll get both of them at the same time. But let's go ahead and put her on her base while we're talking here. But that's a really nice figure. I love the glossy orange here and everything. Looks really nice. Let's go ahead, let's unbox the other one, then we'll talk some more about it because this figure has impressed me so far, and we've got another one to go. Now, I've mentioned this before, but my goal eventually is to have one of every Love Live girl as a 7th scale figure, and I'm getting there. We're kind of, moving on along with it. We unboxed Rena a little bit ago. We unboxed a Chisato one, and there's more to come. I do have more on the way. Well, not on the way right now, but there are more that I plan to pre-order I have pre-ordered and should ship very soon. So it's definitely something we're gonna be working on. So maybe we can really make a dent in that this year. This one has an odd smell to it. It's like, I had an unboxing, I think it was Chisato, to where it had an odd plasticky smell. It's not bad, and I mean, it's plastic is what it is, but it's different than what other ones are. Maybe it's the paint on these, I don't know. But anyway, on this one, base is the exact same as this one, except for the pegs are different, so like I said, we don't need them. We're gonna use this one so they can be side by side. But let's get her out of here, and she looks so good. I love this set. Like they just look so good. But anyway, let's get her on the base here so we can talk about her, and I can show you guys some close-ups. So I do have to spread her legs. That was bad phrasing. But I do have to pull her legs. I'm not going to say anything. I did have to kind of pull these two plastic pieces apart a little bit to get them on the pegs there, but they did fit pretty well there. And yeah, that looks nice. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's talk about it here. So first off here, the metallic-y look on these outfits looks so good. We kind of have like a yellow-orange here with I, and then a purple-blue here with Karin, and I love that. They look so good. It's kind of a metallic-y there, so you're getting that little like glittery type look on the paint there. Just looks really good. And I do like, and this is based off their Supernova like outfit scheme that they do with that album, or well, it wasn't an album. It was like a single. I think it was a single. I don't know. But anyway, their little unit CD that came out, it is based off that outfit on the cover and everything. And, so I can't credit entirely the figure designers here, because it's not like the Plum ones where they're using a unique design there. It is based off of a pre-existing thing. But they did a really good job on it. And I mean, it just works really well, and I like that they decided, yes, this needs to be a figure. And, the boots, the differences in the skirts there, kind of, complementing each other's personalities there and everything. Not only that, but you are getting some detail in both of their tummy areas there, which, big plus there for anime fans. But it's everything that's like, it fits really well. The way that the boots kind of hug the thighs and everything, it's the way you want it to be. And you might say that's something that happens, you mention that all the time. I could buy figures that I see in promotional art, like of the figure, that it doesn't do that. I don't buy them because of that reason. So yes, I do mention, oh, they do that a lot. I'm complimenting that fact because there's a lot of figures that don't do that. Even the details in the hands here, to where they are wearing like a glove on like half of their hand, where it kind of goes like that. It looks really nice. Not only that, but these little sleeve things on the end of their arms look really well done. Everything about this is so nice. I can't get enough of it. It looks so good. And obviously, Love Live, other than that Chisato one that I mentioned, they really have kind of nailed a lot of the faces on these. This one is no exception. They nailed the faces on these. I think they are really well done. Maybe you could complain about hers a little bit, but I'm not even going to do that. I think it works. It's like a 8 out of 10 in being exactly the way it should be, but I don't really mind that because everything else is perfect. So there is one big question here, and that is the 2-pack here. So obviously they were supposed to come on 2 different bases. You could have done that. and you could have bought them separately. These were slightly, slightly more expensive to get them in a 2-pack. Here's one reason that I got the 2-pack. They had to be shipped at the same time anyway. Buying the 2-pack is 1 item compared to 2. For me, that just made more sense to do just buy 1 item, don't buy 2. And I stick by that. If you wanted both of them, I think this is the best way to do. And honestly, if you were gonna buy one of them, why wouldn't you just wait and buy the plum one when that came out? I feel like the only people that are gonna buy this want both of them because it is the DiverDiva look here. So yes, while I like that they had 2 different bases here, if you really wanted to do that, I don't think it was necessary. I think you could have done this in just one big 2-pack thing and then forgotten about having a 2-pack with a deluxe set to where you got both of them in one. But I'm not really going to criticize that because it's like they could have just sold the 2 figures separately. Like that's nothing new. It's like there'll be 2 figures in a set that are sold separately. It's nothing new. So good on them for actually supplying us with a base. Credit to them. But overall, I'm a big fan of this figure here. This is one of my favorite Love Live figures I've gotten in a while. I do think it's better than Rina. It's way better than Chisato. This one kind of one of the best Love Live figures that I've gotten, to be honest. Definitely the best from Nijigasaki. Some of the Muse ones that I've got are really nice, and I want to get more from that line. But anyway, speaking of that, here's the collection so far. I feel like we should start showing that. So we do have Honoka and a few of these from Muse, as well as a few Aquas, only a few from that one, and a bunch from Nijigasaki now, and then 2 from Liella. And we also now are going to have to start getting Hasuna Sora, and then eventually Bluebird, which should be coming eventually, whenever that arrives. But until next time, what do you think of this one? Do you like this? Do you think it turned out as well as I think it did? So let me know down below. Personally, big fan, highly recommend checking it out if you want to. Like I said, don't know if it's currently in stock anywhere because these videos, I record them a little bit earlier than when they go out. So by the time you watch this, it may not be in stock anymore. But if it is, I highly, highly recommend it. But anyway, let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. All that helps out the channel, and it helps me bring more unboxings, more reviews of anime, news stuff, whatever might come up. Let me know what you'd like to see more of, and leaving that like, comment, and subscribe does let me know that as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.